Okay, let's make some change to our code. We gotta import Sqlite 3 as Lite first of all, and then we get from Sqlite 3 import error for the errors, and then for our tkinter guy we want to import tkinter SDK, and from glob import glob. This is used to get the files in a directory, and then we have our first class. Now it's app, and then we get the def done the init method, and of course we're gonna put self and root. So because we gotta start our app creating a root outside of every class. So we go root equal tk.tk. This will create a class, and then we will make an instance of app passing this root argument. Now in the root here we want to go self.root equal root, so we will have is Windows, and then root, let's make some geometry here to make it 200 for 200 in width and height, and then we wanna let's give some color here. Let's say background color is equal to cyan, and then what we have self dot but new create a database, and we will pass a class that will create later win1. Let's see what is this but new. It's a new method here that we create for our comfort here with the self, of course, text, and a class name that will be this win here. That is our new window. When to create this button, so we do a self dot tk dot button, of course. That is the tkinter method to create a button. We will give it to the root, to the self root, as it belongs to the self root, and we'll have a text equal text. That will be this, that will be this. Okay, so it will appear this create DB, create database, and then we will give a function to it that will be a lambda function, an anonymous lambda, and that will be self dot new window that we will create right now, to which we will pass the class that is win1 for the first window, and then we will pack everything. Now let's create the second that is new new window that we just called here. Let me put just an underscore here, window for more clarity, and usual self here, and the class that will pass to it, that will be the new window. So how we create a new window? We will do self dot new equal tk dot top level. This is the new window that will be a top level window that will have this, will belong to self root as as the main class, and then we call the class. So we call class dot self dot new. So we will pass this window here to this class that is the class win1. So then we will create also another class that is win2 to create another window. So when we click this button, we will create window 1 through this method here that is triggered by this button created by this one, and the Windows 2 instead will be triggered by this button, and we go here and go start the new class with the window. So now that we created this, we can create the windows. Okay, and for now it's okay. We missed this. Okay, selfroot.geometry. This is not needed. Okay. At the end we must put the main loop. Okay, let me close the windows that were not correct before. There it is. So this is our window, and if we create this, we have an error because we don't have a still defined win1 and win2, and these two classes that will create the other windows. So we are just we are not adding much more to what we did in the first two lessons. We are just creating two buttons. One to create to divide the our function into different windows. So one will create table and one will create database. Okay, this will create a database, and this will create a table into the database, so that it will be more easy to manage. Let me just make it a little different here. Okay, and so this is all for now, and now we will create the other two windows.